Hello friends, welcome to Marco Insights. This is Nadhi and today we are discussing pitch decks. We all have seen template pitch decks, but what about the real ones that actually gets money? Today I'm breaking down 5 such real startup pitch decks which helped founders raise millions. From Airbnb to Uber to a new startup called Front. We will understand how these startups pitch their businesses to the investors, which actually help them to raise money. Also, we will understand what you can incorporate in your next pitch to the investors. This is helpful even if you are in the idea stage. So let's start. Number 1 is Airbnb. This pitch deck helped the founders to raise 600,000 US dollars. Let's see what was there in the pitch. This deck is legendary because it's shockingly simple. Just 10 slides: problem, solution, market size, business model, roadmap, and team. But here is the masterstroke. They framed the problem with user empathy. Price is an important concern for travelers. Hotels leave a big gap. They also clearly defined the market. Trips booked on Craigslist, that's the validation. Lesson for the founders. Don't overcomplicate it. Use short lines, headlines, and make sure that you are incorporating only one insight on one slide. Make it impossible for investors to get confused. Let's move on to the next one. On number 2 is Uber's early pitch deck. This pitch looks nothing like modern deck with bullet points and product screenshots. But guess what? They communicated 3 things perfectly. Number 1, there is a broken taxi experience. Here is our tech-enabled solution. Here is how we make money. Lessons for the founder. Clarity beats design. If your value proposition is strong, then you don't need fancy decks. Only you need to focus on why now, why this, and why you. Number 3 is the startup called Front. They raised 10 million US dollars in Series A funding. Let's look at the pitch deck. This one is one of the cleanest pitch decks ever. Front, a shared inbox platform, raised 10 million US dollars from Sequoia. Their strategy: trust through transparency. They didn't just show vanity metrics. They shared active users, churn rate, cash burn, CAC, payback period. The founder literally wrote, "Here is where we are weak and here is our plan to fix it." Lesson for the founders. Honesty sells. Investors do not want to see your perfection. They just want to know that you are self-aware and working towards fixing the problems. On number 4, it's Buffer. Buffer raised 500,000 US dollars in seed money in 2011. Buffer's pitch deck became famous because it was one of the first to be made public. They focused heavily on traction and used real user growth charts. No storytelling drama, just simple slides showing signups, MRR, retention, and growth. Lesson for the founders. Traction is your best pitch. Even if it is early, you have to show that people care about your product. So show your cohorts, your testimonials, your early trends. This is what makes people tick. Number 5, WeWork. They raised billions. But here is a caution. WeWork's deck is a case study in narrative oversell. They positioned themselves as a physical social network and wrapped it in high concept jargons. The pitch worked, but later investors realized that the business fundamentals weren't aligned. Lesson for the founders. Don't oversell your vision without backing it up. Branding is great, but don't forget that your numbers, your unit economics, and governance needs to make sense. So these were 5 real pitch decks which raised millions of dollars. Here is a quick recap of what we learned from these pitch decks. Number 1, simplicity is more important than jargons. Number 2, transparency builds trust. Number 3, traction is gold. Number 4, don't just pitch the dream, pitch the plan. These founders weren't perfect, but they were clear, honest, and confident. If you're building your own pitch deck right now, drop a comment and I'll share with you a free checklist to get started. That's it for this video. I'll meet you in another video with another interesting topic. Till then, take very good care of yourself. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Marco Insights. Bye-bye.